Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to do a discussion video telling you guys what the difference is between airsoft and paintball, and you know why we shouldn't really fight about it. And this is going to be a two-part video. Part one is going to be, I'm just going to be talking about, the myths of airsoft, and then I'm going to be talking about the myths of paintball in part two. So let's get started. Okay, so myth number one: airsoft doesn't hurt. It's for pussies who are afraid to get, hurt or bruised. I think this is very false. Actually, I've seen teeth chipped from airsoft. That was, of course, in my close quarters field. One guy got shot in the tooth right here, and his tooth got chipped like down the middle, so he had like a razor sharp like front tooth, and it just looked pretty devastating. And he needed to go to the hospital just for that. I've seen people who got shot in the arm, and that was like with 330 FPS guns. That was close quarters, of course, but still the FPS wasn't so high, and his arm was there was literally a huge ass welt in his arm, and it was bleeding and everything. You could see the little hole that the BB made inside. It was very gruesome. And there's some airsoft videos on YouTube which show an actual BB like stuck in the arm, so that's pretty bad. So it does hurt, trust me. And it may not hurt as much as paintball, but it's a different kind of pain. It's really like a stingy, it's like, let's say paintball is like getting punched in the face, and airsoft is like getting slapped in the face. Slapped in the face is a lot more annoying, but it doesn't hurt as much. But it's like a little sting, like somebody pinched you really hard or something like that. But the pain does go away pretty fast, faster than paintball, but it does hurt. Trust me. I even wear a lot of clothes and it still hurts. So there you have it. Number two, airsoft is just for kids to screw around, in their backyard, or who can't afford a paintball gun. That's not true at all. Actually, let me. Yeah, that's not true at all, because there are a lot of gas guns and AGs for airsoft that are very expensive. The cheap kind of guns that they're talking about are probably like Springers, or something that kids get, something really cheap, or like a Spring shotgun or something, or a Spring sniper rifle. But if you want to get actually high-end guns, you're gonna have to move on to really good like AGs, like 250 and up. That's like the official like high-end airsoft price of guns. Even paintball. I mean, I got a paintball gun here, right here. This is a your original, a paintball gun, your original Spider beginner paintball gun. Dude, I could get that thing for like, I don't know, like probably 80 bucks. Just the marker, and then the hopper is just a regular hopper. You can get that for like $10 or $15 on eBay. And what is that? A 9-ounce what's that called? A little CO2 tank. That's cheap. You can get that for like 20 bucks. You can get even a bigger one for like 30 bucks at a Walmart. It's not that expensive. So paintball isn't really that much more expensive than airsoft. Maybe, yeah, the ammo is more expensive, that's true, because it's a lot harder to make. But still, airsofters spend a lot of money on their guns. I think I spent over $1,000 already on airsoft, overall, all my time, period of time playing. So, that's not true at all. There are airsoft guns out there that cost $500. Tokyo Marui costs $500. High quality guns. The most expensive airsoft gun I've owned is a Magpul PTS ACR. That costs $480. So you know. Yeah, that's it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Another one is Airsoft is only for people who got rejected, are too young, too fat, or too fat to join the military, you know, who got rejected from the military or stuff like that. And I'm actually reading these off Urban Dictionary, so I'm kind of giving my own opinion about these. These myths are from Urban Dictionary, just to let you guys know. Yeah, no, that's not true at all. A lot of people that are in the Army, law enforcement and all that, they play Airsoft. So that's not true at all. No. I mean, no, that's not true at all. Maybe for some people, but I mean, maybe some people did get rejected from the Army. I know one guy that got rejected from the Army. He plays Airsoft, but it's not primarily for those people. They're not just playing Airsoft because they got rejected, you know. So, anyways, fourth myth is Airsoft guns all have original orange tips, which makes them unrealistic. Really? Really? Our guns are unrealistic? Please, tell me what is so realistic about this. Exactly. Yeah. So shut up. Plus, you can take the orange tips off. They only have to be shipped with the orange tips. You can in my state, I can carry my gun. With, you know, I can't carry it in the public, but I can go to Airsoft games without the orange tip. Right here. No orange tip, metal black tip, not even spray painted. It's an actual metal black tip. So there you go. Number 5, Airsoft requires no physical activity. It's just for fat, lazy people who want to shoot each other and aren't in shape enough for paintball. No. Airsoft requires as much physical activity as paintball. I mean, if you're playing in CQB, you run around a lot. Watch my CQB videos, or watch my previous video about Airsoft. I was playing TAC, which is in a CQB area. It's a CQB place. And there's a lot of physical activity, and plus the bigger games, you know, they kind of last longer if you're outside. Of course, you may not need to run as much as paintball. Usually in paintball you run a lot more, but that's, you know, that's only if you really play like speedball. There's woods ball, and then there's like milsim. So yeah, I would say it requires the same amount of activity. Just depends on what kind of, you know, game you're playing, what kind of, yeah. Number 6, in Airsoft you can't tell if you shot a person, and people never call themselves out. This is kind of true. This is the worst thing about Airsoft. It's kind of true, because like I do see a lot of people, you shoot them, like especially kids, you shoot them and they don't call their hits. So yeah, that is a drawback, I admit, but if you play with a lot of adults and people who you know you can trust, and I've been to a lot of those Airsoft games, you can trust them, they're always gonna call their hits, well, usually. So yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it, really. So yeah, that's it, man. Myths debunked. Thank you guys for watching, and watch my paintball video. Peace out.